It is May the 9th. This is This Day in Wrestling. I'm Jennifer from Cultaholic, and I'm joined once again by Adam Pacitti.
Hey, how's that hanging?
Well, thanks. So, this is a bit of a slow news day.
Yeah, it is. But don't turn off yet.
No, don't. Because there was
stuff
actually some interesting stuff that I didn't know about, which I am now 100% going to go and try troll the internet for, because I really want to see it. But we'll go to 1975, and we will talk about Bruno Sammartino again, who fought.
Who what?
Who fought against?
Who fought? Doesn't matter. Carry on. Bruno Sammartino fought. Competed against
Giant Baba in a unification match between the WWF Championship and the Pacific Wrestling Federation Championship.
Yes.
Yeah, and this was the first time the WWF title had been defended in Japan.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
And it's something that we, I guess, see more of nowadays is specifically WWF titles. No, not specifically, because there are lots of promotions that let their belts now be defended in other promotions.
And I like that a lot.
I really like it as well, because I think, like, Ring of Honor's case, right? When we were doing What Culture, they let the Ring of Honor title... Yeah, Jay Lethal defended the title. He was the heavyweight champion at the time numerous times. Yep. And it elevates the person that he's competing against.
Absolutely.
But it also elevates the promotion, which is hosting the match, and Ring of Honor itself, because they get additional exposure. I think it's really, really great.
I think it's smart, and I think it's like you say, it totally... It puts so much excitement into that title.
Yeah,
like it's travelling, like
a big draw. Yeah. It doesn't cost anyone really any extra money, as far as I know.
I don't really see a negative in it.
No, I think it's great, and we see it now, of course, with WWE. Now the UK title is a thing. We see that defended at ICW.
Yes.
We've seen that defended at Progress.
Yes.
Another big draw. I think some of the criticism occasionally is that it becomes predictable in that you know who's going to retain because they're not going to let it happen in that promotion.
You don't know.
But you don't know that. You don't, and I think they will swerve us, and I think it will.
The UK might actually do it. I
hope so. I really hope so.
I think that would just be. I mean, look at it. I mean, Triple H turns up to ICW in Wales like that. That's the kind of like level of throwing it out there.
Yep.
So, but other unified titles that you can...
Unified titles?
Yeah, or unification matches that you can think of.
I guess the big one is Jericho.
Yep,
obviously the
2001.
first ever unified WWE champion.
Yep.
Hit me with some more.
So other ones that I got as well, 2017, a kind of more recent one, was the GFW Championship and the Impact World Heavyweight.
Of course. Yes. Yep.
Which became the GFW World Heavyweight.
For a bit.
Yep. So, and that happened the same night, actually. The Women's Championship did the same thing.
Of
the
course,
two unified that night. So that's quite nice. That happened. 2008, I went and did a wee bit of Japan. Japan research. It was the you're going to look at me, Jack, for this. The IGF and the New Japan IWGP title got unified. Yeah?
Yeah, cool. Good.
I don't know anything about that.
It was all I know is it was Angle and Nakamura.
Oh, wow!
And I was like, that seems amazing, and Angle won.
Angle won?
Yes!
I didn't know that. I never knew that match had happened. Angle Nakamura?
Look it up, 2008. 2008, I
Nice.
hope that's right. But yeah, that happened. What else? The 2001 again, the tag belts, the WCW and the WWF tag belts, they merged at Survivor Series.
Yes.
Because the Dudleys, that was obviously the Dudleys and the Hardys. But that's really interesting.
Great WCW talents there.
Well, no, the Dudleys had the WCW belt and the Hardys had the WWF belt. But an interesting thing I was reading about that was the SummerSlam of that year, of 2001, the Brothers of Destruction actually held both belts. Or so all four, basically. But they didn't unify them.
No.
But they waited until that moment to unify them. So there you go, unified titles. I did my homework. So forward in time to 1998. This just seems mental, and I don't know anything about it, but this is what I'm going to go and try and find on the internet.
Sure.
It was WCW partnered up with MTV to present the Ultimate Video Bash.
See, I never heard of this either.
I am totally digging the concept though. It was an absolute sham. Yeah. Like an absolute sham. I don't really know how it works. So basically, I think what it was a certain wrestler would be aligned with a video on MTV, right? So that, and then they would wrestle, and whoever won the match, the video would play.
Sure.
I think that's what it was.
Like Kerrang, where you would phone in, but instead you've got Vampiro versus whoever, Bam Bam Bigelow or something like that.
Sure.
And if Bam Bam wins, you might get to see
you'll get to see.
J.
So I mean, there was like that was
Yeah. It was that was one of them, wasn't it? LL Cool J. Public Enemy, the team versus High Voltage,
who was Will
representing Will Smith. So Will Smith wasn't in attendance for this, nor was LL Cool J. As
but
far
their
as you know.
videos.
But their videos were in attendance.
Yeah.
And they could be. That's a hell of a concept. It was cut from 3 hours to 2 hours because it was an absolute kerfuffle.
It was also raining. There was like torrential rain, so the ring was absolutely sodded, and they couldn't actually wrestle in the ring because it was so bad. Also, they gave away 2,000 free tickets for this. 2,000 free tickets, and 50 people showed up.
Jesus.
Which is bad because the weather was so bad.
And this is 98. This is like this is when WCW was still popular.
And MTV as well, so it's
50
even
people.
bigger.
It must have been a very drizzly day.
I think that's the understatement of 1998.
Who won the MTV
So
belt?
basically there was an MTV belt,
Champion.
and that was the final match. Basically matches didn't really happen because it was rained off. But it was supposed to be Raven, who was representing Hole.
Hole. Oh yes, the grunge.
Yep. Big fan.
Are you?
Yeah, total big fan. And it was DDP who was representing Van Halen.
So Van Halen and DDP won the MTV championship.
They did, which I'm so on board with. And this is the thing, I actually like the concept of this.
Of course you do. Of course you do. No, it's fun, isn't it? I guess it was probably a lot of money for WCW.
See, if they did it now, I would totally tune into something like that. And I think that would be such a fun crossover thing to do.
Okay, let's do it with WWE, guys.
Okay.
Who is Braun Strowman representing? Current artist.
Right, current artist. Oh, I think he would have something really funny. Like, he wouldn't have like a total like metal band. He would be somebody like an Ed Sheeran or something.
Yeah, it would. It would be a.
It would be something quite like can you imagine Braun like chilling out, listening to some Sunday music vibes.
John Cena could just represent himself.
Yes, I'm on board with that. Absolutely.
Seth Rollins. It's going to be something.
It's got to be.
Isn't it?
Yes, he'll have one of his pals bands. Like I don't know. He'll have something cool and I don't know, like I Dated a Member or something like that. He'll have something cool like that. Who would you put? Vince McMahon. If he was, or Shane. Let's say Shane because he wrestles more regularly.
Shane.
Who would he?
Simon and Garfunkel.
So you're rooting for Shane then?
Yeah, I just like Simon and Garfunkel.
Cool. Seth Rollins, Shane McMahon. There's your options. Book it. A day to remember. We have birthdays, 2 birthdays today. I would like to wish a very happy 61st birthday to Mike Shaw.
Mike Shaw. Bastion Booger.
That's the one. I was going to say better known to you and I as the Bastion Booger. Or
and
Friar Ferguson.
The wrestling monk. A man who had a series of great gimmicks, in fact.
Yeah? Tell me more.
I mean, Bastion Booger, I don't know what his gimmick was. He's basically an obese man who looked like that uncle that you don't really want to speak to at Christmas.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, okay. It's good to know that all your uncles are nice.
Really nice.
And he wore, like, how do I even describe it? You remember Demolition, and they had those like spider webby sort of things? It was a bit like that, but silver, and he was appalling. It was really bad. And then Friar Ferguson was a monk with the shaved head. Happy birthday, Mike Shaw. I don't want to run you down too much, but
no,
thank you for your contributions to professional wrestling.
Absolutely.
In a way.
Another birthday, happy 51st birthday to Kevin Kelly.
Oh, okay. That's a bit better, isn't it? He's killing it right now.
Commentary in Japan, New Japan. So he's doing
I like Kevin Kelly.
So did I.
Always liked
good
him.
run in WWE.
Yeah.
And then he moved on to Ring of Honor.
I don't know what that was.
But no, he's living the dream.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Kevin. I hope you're having a lovely day.
And Booger.
Yes, and
Mike Shaw.
So that was this day in wrestling, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you like what we do at Cultaholic, you can support us by pledging to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.